are in the barn at Patterson Farms. We have renovated the main part of our barn to make the barn theater. Let's check it out. This is a portion of our barn where we do most of our education. We teach children all about how different fruits and vegetables are grown, what we do here on the farm. Not only do we educate thousands of students, we also educate thousands of teachers and parents as well. Now this is a really fun part of our barn, but most of the kids that visit say that their favorite part is obviously the animals. Let's go check them out. Here we are in our barnyard in our barn. We have lots of animals here, and we use them to educate children on farm purposes of animals. Today we're going to go a little bit more in depth on what these animals do on a farm and how productive they can be. We're going to look at donkeys, at goats, at sheep, cows, chickens, turkeys, and pigs. We're going to go over what their uses are on the farm and how helpful they really are. Here at Patterson Farms, we have dozens of animals. Each day, all the animals must be fed and watered, just like the animals and pets you may have at home. In the summer, we must make sure that they stay cool, and in the winter, we must make sure that they all stay warm. Since the animals can't clean their rooms like you and I, a couple of times a week, one of our farm hands must go in and clean out their stalls. They remove any waste that has been left on the ground and replace any old straw with new straw so they can comfortably lie down when it's time for them to rest. If our animals get sick, we must call a veterinarian to help treat our sick animals. And if need be, we might need to administer medicine to help get them better. Having barnyard animals is a lot of work, but many families all over the country and even the world have small and large farms that they run to support their families. Now let's learn some about those animals. First, let's look at cows. Do you know what sound a cow makes? Cows help us make dairy products. We get milk, cheese, butter, and ice cream from cows. A girl cow is called a cow. A boy cow is called a bull. And a baby cow is called a calf.
Cow fact!
Did you know that a cow can walk upstairs but not down? Their knees just don't bend that way.
Cow fact!
Before milking machines, it took one person an hour to milk 6 cows by hand.
Cow fact!
Cows are colorblind between green and red, so their red cape means nothing in a bullfight. It's the motion of the cape that attracts the bull. Next, let's look at our goats. Do you know what sound a goat makes? From goats, we can also get milk and cheese, and from goats, we can get soaps and lotions. A boy goat is called a buck, and a female goat is called a doe. If she's a mom, she's a nanny. A baby goat is called a kid.
Goat fact!
Goats have rectangular pupils, which makes them able to see in almost a complete circle.
Goat fact!
Earliest European settlers brought the first goats to America on the Mayflower in 1630. Jamestown residents listed goats as one of the colony's most valuable possessions.
Goat fact!
According to legend, goats discovered coffee. An Ethiopian goat herder found his goat frolicking after eating the berries from a coffee bush. He tried them with the same effect, therefore drinking coffee was born. Now let's meet our sheep. Do you know what sound a sheep makes? From sheep, we get wool and different types of meat, like lamb chops. A boy sheep is called a ram, and you'll sometimes see them with the big horns that curve around the back of their head. A female sheep is called a ewe, and a baby sheep is called a lamb.
Sheep fact!
Sheep cannot right themselves if flipped onto their back.
Sheep fact!
Presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison raised sheep at the White House. Woodrow Wilson used them to mow the lawn at the White House during World War I. We also have pigs on the farm. Do you know what sound a pig makes? We get bacon and ham from pigs, as well as other meats. Did you know that a pig can also help save a human life? We can use a valve from their heart to help heal a human heart. There's also byproducts in your crayons that come from pigs. A male pig is called a boar. A female pig is called a gilt if she hasn't had any babies. A mama pig is called a sow. And baby pigs are called piglets.
Pig fact!
Pigs have over 15,000 taste buds, while humans only have 9,000. They consume 10 to 15 pounds of food and drink and up to 14 gallons of water each day.
Pig fact!
Pigs are believed to be the 4th smartest animal in the world, behind chimpanzees, dolphins, and elephants. Next, let's look at our chickens. Do you know what sound a chicken makes? Chicken give us lots of yummy things to eat, like nuggets, wings, and even more. Chickens also produce eggs, which we like to eat, or we can use in baking or cooking. A girl chicken is called a hen, and a boy chicken is called a rooster. A baby chicken is called a chick. Here are some of our chickens' eggs. Every day we take the eggs from our chickens, we wash them, and we sell them right here in our market. Now, a cool experiment that you can try at home, with the permission of your parents, is to try to break an egg just by squeezing it in one hand. The outside structure of an egg is extremely strong when pressure is applied over the entire egg. This is because when a chicken sits on her eggs, waiting for them to hatch, the egg must be strong enough so they don't crack. Now, if you drop an egg on the floor, it will break since pressure is applied to only one spot. So go home and ask your parents, squeeze an egg in one hand over the sink, and see if you can break it.
Chicken fact!
It takes 23 to 25 hours for a chicken's body to produce an egg, and it takes 21 days to hatch. An unwashed egg is good on your countertop for 3 weeks, while a washed egg is good in the refrigerator for up to 5 weeks.
Chicken fact!
Chickens with red earlobes produce brown eggs, while chickens with white earlobes produce white eggs. Here we have a turkey. Do you know what sound a turkey makes? One thing turkeys give us is turkey meat, like a big turkey that we like to eat at Thanksgiving. Boy turkeys are called toms, and like chickens, female turkeys are called hens, and baby turkeys are called chicks.
Turkey fact!
Turkeys can run up to 25 miles per hour and can fly up to 55 miles per hour. It takes 28 days for a turkey to hatch, and a turkey can live 8 to 10 years.
Turkey fact!
Male turkeys are the only turkeys that will gobble, while female turkeys make more of a chirping sound. Here on the farm we have some donkeys. Do you know what sounds donkeys make? Donkeys are excellent at protecting herds from other predators such as coyotes, wild dogs, and foxes. Other than being protectors of the herd, donkeys can be used to pull carts, plow fields, and even carry large amounts of water from wells. Boy donkeys are called jacks, and girl donkeys are called jennies. A baby donkey is called a foal.
Donkey fact!
Donkeys have excellent hearing. In a perfect flat desert, donkeys can hear other donkeys from up to 60 miles away. That's almost as far as South Carolina.
Donkey fact!
In Britain, donkeys must have a passport to enter.
Donkey fact!
There are more donkeys in China than anywhere else in the world. Lastly, here on our farm, we have 2 guard dogs. Their names are Gretchen and Millie. Do you know what sound they make? They stay with their flock or herd wherever they graze and rest and watch for threats or predators. At the first sign of a threat, they send a warning bark that usually sends most predators quickly away. Usually the presence alone of a guardian dog keeps their herd or flock safe from danger. Adult dogs are called dogs, and baby dogs are called puppies.
Great Pyrenees fact!
In the 1600s, Great Pyrenees were guard dogs for royalty.
Great Pyrenees fact!
Most Great Pyrenees weigh from 85 to 110 pounds. We love all of our animals here at Patterson Farm, just like you love your pets at home. But it is important to remember that our animals are working animals, and they all serve a purpose here at the farm.